In this talk, I want to challenge the notion that a scoop of pre-workout is all you need for an amazing session. Too many lifters rely solely on caffeine to get them through a workout, then wonder why progress stalls. Real performance comes from a combination of smart supplementation and consistent habits. I'll share 5 simple but powerful hacks that you can implement immediately to upgrade your training. These practices will enhance mood, focus, mobility, accountability, and hydration, making every serving of pre-workout work harder for you. By the end, you'll see that supplements support good habits rather than replace them. First, let's explore why taking this broader view matters. Adopting a broader approach pays dividends in your training. When I combine smart habits with targeted supplements, my workouts feel more productive, my energy stays even, and my progress accelerates. Caffeine alone can provide a quick lift, but without proper warm-ups, hydration, and mental focus, I don't hit my potential. Building supportive habits leads to better workouts because I'm prepared physically and mentally. It also keeps me consistent, reducing missed sessions due to fatigue or lack of motivation. Over time, these advantages compound into faster strength and endurance gains. Now let's look at how supplements and habits work together. Think of your performance as an equation: supplements plus habits. Supplements like pre-workout enhance energy, focus, and recovery, but they can't make up for poor preparation or inconsistent effort. Habits such as warming up properly, staying hydrated, setting goals, and training with intent create the foundation that allows supplements to shine. When I treat caffeine as a tool rather than a magic fix, and I double down on habits, my results improve dramatically. With this mindset, I've identified 5 hacks that address both physical and mental aspects of training. Let's dive into them, starting with warming up. Over the next few slides, I'll outline 5 practices that take your sessions from good to great. They are simple enough to implement today, but powerful in how they boost performance. Each addresses a different area: physical readiness, mental state, focus, accountability, and hydration. When combined, they amplify the effects of your pre-workout and create a multiplier effect. The first hack begins before you even touch a weight or hit the treadmill: a dynamic warm-up. Before launching into heavy sets, I start with a dynamic warm-up movements like arm circles, leg swings, and bodyweight squats that raise my heart rate and mobilize my joints. This 5 to 10 minute routine increases blood flow to the working muscles and activates my nervous system. It prepares my tendons and ligaments for load, improving flexibility and coordination. A dynamic warm-up doesn't just make you feel loose, it primes your body to produce more force and move more efficiently. When paired with pre-workout stimulants, it helps deliver those ingredients to the muscles faster. Let's look at why warm-ups are so effective. Warming up elevates muscle temperature, making fibers more pliable and improving the speed of nerve signals. This leads to better coordination and greater force production. A warm-up also increases synovial fluid in your joints, reducing friction and allowing for smoother, safer movement. Gradually increasing intensity before your main lifts readies your cardiovascular system to deliver oxygen and nutrients right when you need them. Studies show that a proper warm-up reduces the risk of strains and sprains while boosting performance. With your body primed, the next hack is about setting the mood, listening to energizing music. Music is more than entertainment, it's a performance tool. Before I start my workout, I cue up a playlist filled with high-tempo songs that make me feel energized. Upbeat music raises dopamine levels, boosts mood, and can synchronize with movement, creating a rhythm that increases intensity. It distracts from fatigue and encourages me to push a little harder. Incorporating music into my pre-workout routine is a simple hack that makes training more enjoyable and effective. Let's dive deeper into how music impacts performance. Listening to music while training has been shown to improve motivation, reduce perceived exertion, and enhance focus. When I have a soundtrack, I'm less aware of fatigue and more immersed in my workout. The rhythm of the music can help coordinate movements, leading to better timing and efficiency. Music also triggers emotional responses that boost confidence and drive. It isn't just a distraction, it's a tool that primes both mind and body. Now let's talk about setting a clear goal for each session to focus your efforts. Going into the gym without a plan often leads to aimless training. Before I start, I choose a specific objective, whether it's increasing the weight on a lift, completing a certain number of reps, or mastering a technique. Setting a clear goal focuses my energy and helps structure my session. I record the goal in my logbook and track progress so I can see improvement over time. This habit ensures I'm intentionally pushing my boundaries instead of repeating the same routine. Let's explore why having goals is so important for effective workouts. A defined goal sharpens my attention and makes me more deliberate about every aspect of my session, from warm-up sets to rest periods. Knowing what I'm aiming for keeps me on task and discourages distractions. Goals also provide a sense of achievement when reached and highlight areas for improvement when missed. They turn workouts into a series of purposeful steps toward a larger objective. With a goal in place, the next hack leverages social support for accountability. Training with a partner is one of the most effective ways to stay consistent and push yourself. Having someone to meet at the gym makes me far less likely to skip a workout, and their feedback on my form improves my technique. A partner can spot heavy lifts safely and motivate me to go for that extra rep. The shared energy and friendly competition makes sessions more enjoyable. Let's examine how social interaction can boost your performance further. We are social creatures, and the presence of others affects our behavior. When I train with a partner or group, I naturally push harder because I don't want to let them down. This external accountability reduces perceived effort and increases enjoyment, making it easier to stick to a program. The camaraderie and friendly rivalry can turn a tough session into a fun challenge. Even occasional partner sessions can reignite motivation and break the monotony. Now let's turn to another basic but often overlooked habit: hydration. Water is essential for performance. When I'm properly hydrated, my endurance improves and I achieve a better muscle pump, because blood can flow freely to working tissues. Dehydration leads to early fatigue, decreased strength, and less efficient nutrient delivery. I carry a large water bottle to sip throughout my workout, ensuring my muscles have the fluids they need to contract effectively. On the next slide, we'll explore the specific benefits of hydration. Even mild dehydration can cause cramping, dizziness, and reduce power output. Muscles are composed largely of water, and when fluid levels drop, they can't contract as effectively or clear waste products efficiently. Staying hydrated supports ATP production, the energy currency for muscle contractions, and helps regulate body temperature during intense sessions. I find that consistent fluid intake keeps my energy levels stable and my recovery between sets quicker. Hydration pairs well with pre-workout ingredients because it helps circulate them through your system. The next hack ties these habits together with your supplement routine. These foundational habits amplify the impact of pre-workout supplements. A dynamic warm-up and proper hydration enhance circulation, helping deliver active ingredients like caffeine, citrulline, and beta-alanine to your muscles. Music and clear goals sharpen focus, making the mental boost from stimulants more pronounced. A training partner ensures you show up and train hard, so the supplement isn't doing all the work. When I layer my pre-workout on top of a solid routine, the results are greater than the sum of their parts. Let's explore this compounding effect. Each of these hacks provides a modest benefit on its own, but when combined, they compound into significant performance gains. A dynamic warm-up preps your body, music sets your mindset, goals guide your effort, a partner holds you accountable, and hydration sustains your output. Add a well-formulated pre-workout and you multiply the effects, achieving more energy, better focus, and enhanced recovery. I call this the multiplier effect. Small, intentional changes that together produce big improvements. But this only works if you avoid the pitfall of relying solely on stimulants. Many lifters make the mistake of using more caffeine as a fix for every training issue. They down multiple scoops without addressing poor preparation, nutrition, or recovery. This over-reliance can lead to jitters, crashes, and diminishing returns. A scoop of pre-workout can't compensate for a lack of sleep or skipping warm-ups. The lesson here is that fundamentals matter. Build the basics first, then use supplements to enhance what you've already established. Our last hack outlines the SMART approach. The smartest strategy combines discipline and supplementation. I focus on consistent habits, warming up, hydrating, setting goals, using music, and training with others because they form the foundation of my performance. On days when I need an extra push, I add a pre-workout that complements these behaviors rather than replaces them. By treating supplements as allies rather than crutches, I stay in control of my progress. With the SMART approach established, let's summarize the key takeaways from this presentation. To recap, caffeine and pre-workout supplements are valuable tools, but they're not a magic solution. Performance improves most when you combine them with solid habits, dynamic warm-ups, energizing music, clear goals, partner accountability, and proper hydration. These simple practices multiply the effects of your supplements, leading to greater energy, focus, and results. Avoid the trap of over-reliance on stimulants and instead invest in consistent preparation. Build habits that serve you. Use supplements strategically and stay consistent. That's how you convert small changes into lasting progress.